Hello and welcome to the pond. And it is Thanksgiving week. And we are continuing our recommendation list with For a Few More Dollars. How is this movie going to favor? Because the one before it, I didn't like.
Shoot him!
Well, there's only one thing to do. Just take a step and take it. The story continues on with Clint Eastwood's character, but for a few more dollars, he's not alone. A mysterious character walks in this movie. He's actually the first person we get to meet. This individual looks like he's a religious man. I mean, he's reading the Bible, he looks like a preacher. But the man has an air that screams, "You mess with me?
I kill you!"
And I don't want to go near that. And this man is a man of guns. When people outside of America think of an American, they're probably thinking of him. Well, not him personally, more like the collection he has.
Now that's the prettiest sound you'll ever hear.
And this stranger, we find out, is Colonel Mortimer, a sharpshooter of the Carolinas who decided to join the bounty hunter gang. Who's the man that is worth money for his head? The individual they're looking for is a man called El Eliando. I bet I am saying it wrong. His gang breaks him out of prison. It's not to be trifled with. No, this is not a rogue. No, this is not a gang of bandits that's wandering the West. There is a plan. Well, this is a Western movie. It's one of three things. Someone after the land, someone after cows, or someone after the money. And this character makes us believe he wants the money, but the movie is communicating that El Eliando may have a soft side to him, that maybe someone that he loved betrayed him. So there is some depth to him. And is there probably a deeper reason for it? So we have our three characters. But what makes this so unique, it's not about the gun. It's the mind behind the gun. The theme of this movie is smart, smarter, smartest. All three of these characters are trying to outmaneuver one than the other. The game is really rock, paper, scissors. There's a lot of cunning, there's a lot of maneuvering and strategy. If Clint Eastwood wants to get the money, wants to get the guy, wants to be the victor, he has to play the game. And the deadly thing is, Colonel Mortimer, he's in the game too. What this is going to lead into, you're going to have to watch the movie to find out.
Nice. Nice!
Speaking of watching the movie, there is something I really want to talk about. But I am against spoilers, but I have to. It's too well done. So, if you don't want a spoiler, head to this title card. Head to this time card. Once the countdown is done, I'm going to spoil this movie that's been out since the late 60s, early 70s. So on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. El Eliando thinks himself the victim. There's this flashback that El Eliando loves to reminisce on. And we only see it in one scene, and it's him watching this girl in a bedroom. Okay, that alone sounds eerie. And you could tell that there's an affection for her there. And he just watches. It's eerie. It's kind of, okay, this is on dangerous territory this character is going into. And the movie, I'm not going to lie. But since this is spoiler talk, we find out this is a woman he had no connection with. He just watched and saw a beautiful woman and saw that she had a man with him. More than that, this was going to be a couple. This was a man and a woman about to start a family or about to start romance.
He watches for a bit, goes in the room, shoots the guy, and then goes to the girl and starts wanting his way with her husband dead on the floor. And you know what she does? She grabs his gun and commits the phrase, "those were innocent times." Yeah. This is a real dark movie. This is an evil sicko. And wow, that is disgusting. And he thinks himself the victim.
Douche chill.
Of that. That this woman he didn't know, this woman he didn't talk to, this woman he only saw through outside, and while he snuck in and watched, he sees himself the victim. Does he live with regret with what he did, and he lives that for the rest of his life? Is that the subconscious reason why he feels guilty? That he realized he went too far? He crossed a line that he went, since I went this far, I'll never go back. This is an irredeemable character that is disgusting. I feel like I have no choice but to pull the clip from The Exorcist just to get us clean.
The power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you!
That is the lengths of Game of Thrones. And I just got out of the shower and I feel like I need to take a shower just to be clean from this evil filth.
Yeah! If there's any level of douchebaggery, this character is it. And this actor played it too good. Talk about improvement. The first movie sucks. This movie seals the deal. El Elizondo is really well done. Mortimer is really well done. Clint Eastwood is doing well done. It's not all depending on Clint Eastwood this time. They're being smart. And talking about improvement, the budget for this movie is astronomically better. The sets are great, and the costuming is next level. Because if you watch this movie right after A Fistful of Dollars, you notice that Eastwood's clothes are actually an improvement. That is good storytelling. That he used the money from the first movie to invest in himself, a lot more literally.
It's the simple things in life you treasure.
Really good telling. I like that. The music of this movie. It is good. Way better than the first one. I know the first one has iconic moments and iconic music, but I think the music in this one is way better. And this movie didn't have an iconic moment.
Really?
Not something that I have seen in the realms of pop culture and in movies and references. So this movie, though an astronomical improvement of the first movie, doesn't have anything that helps it stand out, which I find kind of a bummer. Story is better, acting is better, but the dub still sucks.
Listen, mister, why do you choose my place to commit?
It's just a little rough. That's probably the best way how to say it. It's just rough. The music can be a little loud, emphasizing a lot more than it should be, and should be a little bit more restrained. But it's still good. And just be aware that there are two moments in this movie that very much flirt the line. I'm not a fan of schmutty stuff. Far from it. And this movie very, very much follows the line of creation of the gods. Nothing is shown, but wow, that's too close.
That was too close.
So there's a lot more talking, there's a lot more praise. So, what would I rate it? On a scale of 1 out of 7, I give a few dollars more a 5. That's actually leaps and bounds from the first movie. But tomorrow is the big one. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And let's see if it is good, or is it going to get ugly. But until that time comes, this is the Bullfrog signing out. Yeah. Please be good.
Gobble, gobble.
Douchebag!